his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch him, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
The dish now to McLemore. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Warriors leading by 18. Golden State moving it around. Barnes dishes to Livingston. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by McLemore. Shoots from the right block. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out. The bench played. Everybody got in on the act.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
The Kings trail by 21. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Going back to what Steve said, Clark, how about the massive contribution they got from their bench in that win?
Kevin, it was very impressive. There's no denying that. I mean, you wouldn't have known who were the starters and who were the reserves based on the production.
Spates checked in for Andre Iguodala. And McLemore kicks to Gay. Gay right side. Outside Collison. 6 to shoot. Right side Collison. Buried from 15 feet out. Collison's got 6.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Passes it to Livingston. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Into Jason Thompson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Curry. Again, Golden State.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
The Kings trail by 21.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. How about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Take a look at Thompson, second in the league, having an excellent season.
Yeah, this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Evans, he's checked in for Cousins. Williams comes in for Jason Thompson. And it's Caspian for Rudy Gay. With all that Sean Livingston went through with his horrific injury a few years back, you know, Steve, it's amazing just to see him out there on the floor playing basketball.
Yeah, I remember seeing that live. It was one of the most awful things to see on a basketball court. And I just have so much respect for Livingston, the way he's continued to grind it out and carve out a career for himself. He's become a very, very good player.
Collison against Curry. feeds it to Livingston. Back to Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Curry attacking. Releases. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
And with Livingston, you know, he had to adjust the way he played after the injury, but was able to pick things up on the fly as he managed to be a contributor on every team that he's been on since the injury. And I think that says an awful lot about him as a player and as a person.
Well, with Livingston, as you said, he had to adjust his game a lot after the injury, but he was so skilled coming into the league that you knew he'd find a way to become a positive influence on the floor. He's not one-dimensional at all. He can do a lot of things out there. Derek Williams, an undersized face-up four-man back in college at Arizona, looked to drive to the rim and take advantage of his athleticism. Hasn't quite happened at the NBA level. Still searching for his niche, trying to adapt his game to the league.
Curry against Collison. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Lee's got his third rebound on the night.
And the question for Derek Williams has been, what is his position in the NBA? Is he best at the small forward or the power forward spot? Thus far, he's been stuck between those positions and not finding much success either way.
The drive by Collison, and that one's good. Collison's got 8 points.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Evans setting the pick for McLemore. Kicks it to Williams. Caspi for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Caspi's got his second bucket. Warriors leading by 20. Now Holiday, right now averaging 5 points a game. It'll count. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
And as we conclude the third quarter.
Next Wednesday, January 28th, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets, a rivalry in the Southwest Division.
And here are the Warriors now. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that'll be the fourth of this 5-game homestand. On the court for Sacramento. Up front, it's Thompson and Cousins. Collison is out there with Ben McLemore, and it's Gay in at the 3 slot. Iguodala, that's good.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
And for Sacramento, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to McLemore. All sorts of time. And too long on the shot.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And the basket by Collison.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Warriors leading by 23. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Bogut. And stolen by Cousins. Collison kicks to McLemore. Great D that time from Green.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And he gets it to go. 7 points for Andrew Bogut. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You look at how efficient David Lee is around the basket, can go over either shoulder and use either hand to score. Broke his wrist in high school, and it's part of the reason why he's been able to develop that offhand so well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Curry.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Clock at 6. Green passes to Iguodala. Fires it up. Shot is good off the back rim and in. But with David Lee and his broken wrists, often having a setback like that at an early age, Clark can be a blessing in disguise, and he is definitely one of the most skilled scorers with his offhand.
Yeah, he does a really good job as an ambidextrous finisher. And it really puts the defender in a pickle because oftentimes as a defender, you want to try to take away one side or the other. With David Lee, you pretty much just have to try to square him up.
And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Green. And 12 points for Andre Iguodala. The Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Sessions kicks to Cousins. Trying to get open is Thompson. No good from Cousins.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
That's good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Stauskas, headed by Green, kept alive, and he gets it to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Stolen by Gay. And now the Kings fast break. And here they go. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
Iguodala dishes to Barbosa. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his third assist on the night. Barbosa against Sessions. Pass to Cousins. Warriors with the rebound. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Barbosa passes to Lee. And that one is hammered home.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Sessions against Barbosa. And Sessions kicks to Gay. Dishes to Thompson. Here's Sessions, and the shot is good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
You know, this is the third consecutive matchup for them against these guys in the season series. It just seems to be a really good matchup for them.
Yeah, it does, and there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I think the sweep will be in order.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Steph Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Puts up a three, and that is good.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Sessions passes to Stauskas. The jump hook, and no problem from Cousins as he finishes at the rim.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Warriors have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Here's Barbosa. Now the pass to Lee. Outside, Green. It's good.
They're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.